Acer Aspire 3 laptops are the first to offer mobile processors AMD Ryzen 7000 22.4 or 2.8 GHz. Acer has released its new Aspire 3 series laptops, which are the first to feature AMD Ryzen 7020 processors and Radeon graphics. The cost of these budget models starts from $400, but at the same time they have an interesting design and basic functions, which makes them attractive, especially for students. The $400 base model, A31524P, is powered by an AMD Ryzen 3 7320U quad-core processor, base clock, 2.4 GHz, boost clock, 4.1 GHz, with integrated Radeon 610M graphics, RDNA2. The Radeon 610M GPU contains 2 graphics cores, making a total of 128 shader blocks, so users should not expect significant performance in games, but it can speed up many everyday activities with reasonable efficiency, as well as manage multiple displays, up to 4. If desired, users can choose a quad-core AMD Ryzen 5 7520U processor. Ryzen 5 increases the base clock speed to 2.8 GHz and boost frequency to 4.3 GHz for better performance, but otherwise retains the same core count, cache size, 610M GPU, and 15 watts TDP. The Ryzen 7020 series processors, codenamed Mendocino, are based on AMD's Zen 2 architecture, which uses a newer 6nm process technology that improves energy efficiency. The base model for $400 is supplemented with 8 GB of LPDDR5 memory and 128 GB of key memory. Storage can be expanded up to 512 GB if needed, but cloud storage solutions such as OneDrive can make this less necessary. We'd really like to see 16 GB of RAM as the base tier these days, but this trade-off is understandable given the cost of DDR5 memory. Just keep in mind that RAM can't be replaced. The laptop has Wi-Fi 6, 2 USB 3.2 Gen 1 Type A ports, 5 Gbps, and 1 USB 3.2 Gen 2 Type C port, 10 Gbps. The Type C port also supports charging, 5 volts, and DisplayPort via USB, but most users will likely use the full-size HDMI 2.1 port for external displays. Acer does not specify the exact capacity of the battery, but reports that it is a 3-cell lithium-ion battery with a battery life of up to 11 hours. The actual battery life is still unknown, but we expect it to be acceptable for a typical school or workday. The manufacturer doesn't specify the case material, but we don't expect aluminum or magnesium alloy in this price range. However, this is a 15.6-inch FHD IPS laptop that is only 1.88 centimeters thick and weighs 1.77 kilograms. The laptop comes with a stripped-down version of Windows 11 Home called S Mode. Microsoft says S Mode optimizes security and performance by allowing apps only from the Microsoft Store and restricting users to only use Microsoft Edge. Customers can upgrade to the full version of Windows 11 Home for free if they wish, although this is irreversible without using a recovery image.